In this video, we'll demonstrate creating a report that shows hourly values on daily worksheets inside monthly workbooks from process history. We'll create the report in the Template Studio, then we'll validate it in preview mode, then we'll test it out and backfill some data, and finally deploy the report to update automatically using the scheduler. Okay, so to begin producing our daily report with hourly values from historical data, let's open up the Template Studio from the Home tab of the Project Explorer. Inside Excel, create a new template by opening up the XLReporter ribbon and opening Template New. Just give the template a name and choose to start with a blank report template. Inside the new template, the first thing that I'll do is add a header using XLReporter's Content Designer. And I want to have 9 columns in the report, so I'll set that for the header target. I'll call my report the Hourly Min and Max Report. Notice that when I insert this header, it's formatted blue. That's because I'm using the XLR Blue design theme. And you can use that one or create your own theme from Project Explorer. The next thing I'll do is connect the data from my historian. So I'll open up Connect, select the historical data connector, and then I'll browse here into Name to add a new data group. Because I'm going to get summary calculations, min and max, I'll use summary values as the type. Inside the group, on the Columns tab, I browse into the Name field here and just select my mixer tags. And then I'll pick the calculations, max and min. So you can see we have quite a few general and industry-specific ones here. Now, when I add this, you can see that I get 8 columns. That's because it's adding each tag twice, 1 column for the max and min of each of the tags. Next, I'll show you the time period tab, and we'll leave this default for this report because it's already giving us what we need in this case, hourly values over the current day. But if you needed to modify this, the way it breaks down is the period is what is shown on one worksheet or for one data group. So for our report, we're doing this every day, so we want the duration to be day. And the interval is how many samples we'll get back over that duration. So we're going to get back hourly samples over the duration of the day. Now I'll save the group, close it, and I'll add it into the template. And you can see that when I do that, the table put here into Excel is also theme formatted based on the data group. While I'm here, I'm just going to widen out the data columns a little bit. And I'm going to do some Excel formatting. I'll make my whole data area just 2 decimal place numbers. And then because all of the data is coming in over the same calendar day on each sheet, I won't show the whole date. I'll format this just to show the time. The next thing I'll do is assign naming convention to the files so that I can update this report into a new worksheet every day. So I'll name the template worksheet after the day, and then I will name the workbook after the year and month. So that way, as this report updates, I will get a new worksheet every day, and I'll get a new workbook full of those daily sheets every month. At this point, since we're pretty close to finishing this up, we can preview the report just so we can see what one daily report worksheet would look like. So when I open up preview, I can refresh it, and you can see this basically looks like what our completed report will look like after one day. So I have a full sheet of hourly samples from the historian representing the max and min of each of the 4 tags that I selected. The final piece of design for this is adding a schedule so that we can update this report automatically in the background. To do that, I open up schedule, and I'll add a new action. And the action I want is update worksheet on the template sheet of the report. And I want to do this every day at the beginning of the day. And I'll give it a few minutes just so that we're absolutely sure all the data for the previous day is logged into the historian. And I'll use this action time adjustment of 1 day so that every day at 12:15 we'll go and generate the daily worksheet for the previous calendar day. Now, because we're using historical data, we can sort of test this report out and backfill data at the same time using the test button here. So I just go in and I'll run a couple days here from March 9th to March 13th. And I can check out the results just by going back into Excel and going to Report, Open here. And I can see that my HD summary template has a folder in Reports, and here's my March 2017 file. Inside that file, I've got the 4 worksheets for the days that I ran that have the hourly mins and maxes for all of my tags. So the final thing left to do, so we can close down the report and the template, is to go back to the schedule designer, start the scheduler, and let this report update automatically in the background. For more information, visit us online at www.scitech.com.